If you can't see it, there is a buck coming from the left side of the screen. He's coming from state land, which is not too far away from this spot. And previously, maybe about 10 minutes ago, a 6-point had come right through that same exact path. He's walking the same tracks and he's going to be going to the same spot. Unfortunately, that 6-point ended up winding me, and the wind right now is right over my shoulder, going right into the buck's face. I don't know how most people feel about it, but I'm wearing scent lock. I swear by that. I always think that it works. I always try to make sure that, I'm using the right wind, but just in case in situations like this, it's saved me so many times. So I will say that I don't think that it is scent proof. I don't think anything is, but I think it at least gives me a little bit of an edge to where the deer are semi-comfortable coming through just like this. I'd been in my stand for a total of maybe 20 minutes. So this deer got exactly to where that 6-point was, and this is pretty much where they start to pick up a little bit of that scent. So I tried to do my best to make sure that I stay steady, not to draw any noise or make any movements, but I can kind of tell that he's picking up and he might bail. So I'm about to make the shot here shortly. Let me know what you guys think of the shot. I know I rushed it a little bit, but I knew that he was going to hightail it out of there. So you can kind of see,
oh, look at that.
And this was roughly 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot, Mark.
So,
good shot.
I saw blood up here. Yeah, there's blood right there. See that?
Okay, yep. Shine your light on it. Oh, okay. Okay.
There's like a little baby drop, like right there.
There's some right here. Okay.
So this is pretty much where the blood starts to taper off. We had good little droplets of blood like that, and then it turned into specks of dots of blood. So we got on our hands and knees, and we were literally crawling through the leaves trying to find blood. And it felt like from this perspective, we're 75 yards in. He should be spewing blood. We should be coming up on, the deer by now, but we just couldn't figure out what happened. Like, how did the blood just tail off like that? We're looking at the arrow. Everything looks good, and we just can't figure it out. So we're trying to figure out a game plan of, like, do we stop here and come back in the morning, or what do we do?
That's hard to tell.
He's just not spewing like the other one, so he's bleeding.
Look at that arrow. Why aren't we picking up like massive amounts of blood?
All right, guys, so my GoPro actually died when I went back out this morning, so I'm filming off of my phone. It took a lot to keep up this blood trail. There was like little pins and little dots of blood, and I was on my hands and knees trying to find whatever I could, and it just picked up right after that. I'd say maybe 50 yards after those pins, and I looked up and I found him. He's right there. Oh boy, he's a pretty big deer. So we're gonna go up on him and see what it looks like. That's just a massive deer. Just the sheer size on him. This is probably close to one of my bigger deers. Oh my gosh. He's real stiff. But just looking at that, that's super nice. My shot wasn't terrible. I'll have to flip him over and see how he was on the other side. But overall, like, that's a great deer. Yeah, that's a big deer for up here. I'm definitely happy. I'm stoked. I can't even believe it. Oh my gosh. This is probably one of the top hunts I've ever been on, with just the emotional roller coaster of like, am I going to find this deer? You know, there's blood, it opens up and all of that stuff. We were kind of going through our cameras and we did find some footage of him a few days at a different location. So not far, over on the other property. So it's nice to see that, you know, he was in here for a little while, but overall, I'm thrilled to have taken this deer. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the video. Let me know your comments on this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.